Well, first of all, I don't think, obviously now what's going on with Chelsea is a different story, but obviously, listen, they won the Champions League last year and they go and spend 100 million or 100 something million pounds in Lukaku. I don't think Liverpool is this kind of club, that's the reality. So I don't think you can compare the step of the club one is taking to the other in terms of what Klopp is done, in my opinion, in Liverpool with a lot lower budget than Chelsea, United, because Liverpool has been selling players as well. That's what people forget about. Chelsea, they don't care. United, they don't care. City, they don't care. So I believe you can compare what one is done with the other, in my opinion, in terms of what they have in hand to do with it. But I love Tuchel. I believe the way he plays is really different formation. Obviously, he plays with three at the back, two number 10s really, with a one striker there, or two strikers sometimes with a one number 10, but normally he plays more with two number 10s and one striker. So it's very different, approach for the formation, but he really wants to go forward. He has very, very fast players in front as well. Calvert is doing really, really well. Timo Werner, it looks like he's missing a lot of goals, at the start. This season is still a little bit, but he's getting there. I like him. I still believe he has to improve his finishing, but I believe he will get there. One season probably he will score a lot of goals. So they have wonderful and incredible squad. Both managers are very intense managers. They love the high intensity football, and definitely he is up there with the best. With obviously still not long enough to talk, in terms of titles. But listen, he arrived and won the Champions League for Chelsea last year. So obviously you cannot say anything bad about this guy. That's the reality. I believe, I'm not sure if the signing of Lukaku was he's doing or the club is doing. Obviously, it was a wrong decision because what Lukaku did in January, I don't really understand why he's not there, to be honest with you. I don't really know. Obviously, he doesn't like to run either. Another kind of comparison with Pogba United, in my opinion, is this kind of profile. Ability-wise, I love Lukaku. He has everything. I think he's a top world-class player that whenever he wants to have his game, is nearly unstoppable. But he just doesn't want to be there. So that's why that signing maybe is actually don't make them getting where they want to be. And they are not fighting for anything apart from the FA Cup really now. So it's going to be an interesting game. I hope Liverpool get the revenge because I actually lost it 10 years ago against them. It was different time, different team. We dropped up front. So it was an easy game for us. I believe we should have actually got a goal from Andy Carroll. His head, in my opinion. In the modern game, it would have been a goal, in my opinion. But it's the way it was, and I really hope they get the revenge this game. I hope not. I nearly have a heart attack. I was there in the final, actually, in Wembley. I was there watching it. And I actually understand the fact now how much you suffer. You suffer actually more off the pitch, watching it, like as a fan, as when I went off the pitch, because you are so focused on the game that you just are playing. But there, when it was the penalties, and when Kepa actually had to take that penalty, I said, please, because he was bullying the Liverpool players all the time. All the penalties he was going at them and everything. And I said, he deserves to miss it, so please miss it. And when he misses it, it's like, now, you deserve it because you've been talking too much and we won it. So, look, there as well is a lot to say about Tuchel. In his worst season, call it that way, you got into two finals. And one of them, still, you can win it. The other one, you didn't, obviously, but still, and you are third in the league. That is true. Manchester City, Liverpool are in another level this year. And it's been for 3 years now. So, I believe he can get there with them too. I see a lot more close Chelsea than anybody else if they keep staying with Tuchel. But what is going to happen with Tuchel? And what is going to happen with the players, with what is going on in the club at the moment with all happening with Abramovich? So it's close, yeah, but I believe the players they've been affected for what's going on. That's the reality. Some players are finishing contract as well. And I believe in a game like this, don't get me wrong, I really believe it's 50-50. So it can happen anything. But if Liverpool perform the way they've been doing lately, I really believe Liverpool are the favorites if you ask anybody. But being the favorites doesn't mean that you want to win it, So obviously they need to be careful because it's one game and you can have a bad game and you lose it. And it's a title and it will be another title to play for. So it's a very nice, really game to watch again. Against Chelsea, I think they will give us a good game to watch. I really believe.